And that is how I escaped those 13 ninja alligators. And let me tell you what, once you face a ninja gator, everything is easy after that. All right, bartender, hit me with another.
Sir, this is a bank.
Actually, this is a toy hauler. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Young. Welcome to the all-new Forest River Wolfpack. This is the 290PACK13. This toy hauler fifth wheel comes in at 11,173 pounds dry and 39 feet 5 inches, but has some twists and some turns on it that you won't really expect inside of a toy hauler. Number one, actually being that pass-through countertop, ice cream station, dinette, whatever you want to call it. We'll get to that here in just a minute. But since toy haulers, in my opinion, are the most versatile types of RVs out there, I love the fact you can come out here, you got yourself a 1,500-pound low capacity when this is set up as the party deck. I have the nice railing to give me some safety as I move around. Then, when you do need to load the toys in, 3,500-pound low capacity. Got the doors right here, so this can be your back patio. These do shut, plus you have the framed out glass windows in there too, so you can go from just breeze and bug shield to true closure, getting you some light dampening and some privacy. You see I got my floodlight back here, I got my Bluetooth observation camera. Really love toy haulers. Just a huge fan of the versatility. Now inside the garage, got my little mini dovetail here, my frame welded tie downs. Now this is a 13-foot garage inside this bad boy with 97 inches side to side. Pretty good space, pretty good load capacity. What's different here is that a lot of times inside toy haulers, especially in the fifth wheel segment, you're gonna see couches underneath your bed system here. That's gonna give you some additional seating area. That's gonna give you a good spot to put a table, maybe an additional dining, kids playroom, the whole nine. But more storage as well as more sleeping. I like what they did with the bed system here. Versus the Happy Jack, which is electronic, could potentially break on you. This one has the pull-down bed system, so let me show you how that works, as well as the rest of this versatile, different garage. So here we go. Now, like I mentioned with the Happy Jack, electronic components could potentially break. With this one, you just gotta be careful, especially if you have any shoulder, back, neck injuries types of thing. Get the little pull strap, pull that down. These are gas strut supported arms, and I like how they gave me the extra long handles too. Pull that down, and boom, I got the ladder put away, but you'll be able to climb up here. Now you got yourself a sleeping space that can easily fit 2 adults, but could be great for storage. If you do have the chairs you could put in here, open up the doors, got yourself a beautiful view outside if you're at the beach, the mountains, the lake, grandma's house, whatever it may be. Got functional space as well as storage and sleeping. Plus, if you're hauling toys, toy haulers are the best way to go. Now I got my door over there as an access point. I got the button shields, AKA curtains, covering up my windows, but take a look at what I have right here. I got the blue backlit speakers. I got the Wolfpack blue backlit light over here, which by the way does a good job of being a night light. And people ask, why does Forest River put the blue lights in there? It doesn't attract bugs. So if you do have this open, these incandescent or sometimes LED lights will pull bugs in, cut those off, cut that on. Shouldn't have much problem with it. But I got the TV on the swivel. I got the ducted AC back here. I got another storage or sleeping spot up here with lights as well as USB charging. But picture the kids hanging out back here, laying up here, watching a movie night. You pop the popcorn, maybe you pass it through the little bar top right here. They got the pull down screen to give them some privacy, but you also have a observation camera prep here so you can check on your toys or your guests. Well, hopefully not your guests. Check on the kids if you need to. But look at my space that I have right here. Let me move the bar top chairs out of the way. Yes, this does fold down. I got the doggy door, so if I need to secure something to the frame welded tie down from outside, I can. But they gave me a fireplace to help heat the area back here a little bit more. This could be my office, this could be my dinette, this could be my bar top, whatever you wanted it to use. It also folds down to give you more storage space as you're coming in with your toys. But I love the versatility of this. And then the fact that they added the little privacy screen here, very nice touch. The only thing is there's no window, there's no metal screen or anything like that, so you may have a little bit of issue with sound and possibly fumes permeating into the rest of the coach. But for the flow and function, you have a toy hauler that has its own pass-through that could serve as a double dinette. 4 people could easily sit at these 2 spaces. That to me is a step in the right direction because traditionally toy haulers do not have dinettes. So seeing that, absolutely awesome. Versatility, fireplace makes it feel a little bit more residential. The windows give me some light. Then when it comes time for some privacy, check it out. You got the solid door. I got the pull down shade. Now you actually have a little bit of separation of space. And if you even need to pass through up top, you got the slide door up here too. So I could hand the kid a snack if they're up there. I could hand the kid the snack over here if I needed to. Or I could just open the door and be like, what are you doing? I'm that helicopter type of dad. Okay, now let's check out the kitchen area. Step inside the midship of your 290PACK13 by the Wolfpack folks at Cherokee. And right here, pretty standard little setup. Got myself a slide, a housing of overstuffed and oversized recliners. I got the 10-inch console with the double cup holders here, as well as the storage in the middle. Windows on my slide, USB charging, as well as wood balances, pleated shades, mushroom lights. Right here is the other side of the bar top. And I gotta tell you, I like how they did the pressed surface on this side and the metal on the garage side. It just kind of matches with toy hauler theme, if you ask me. For your kitchen, that's going to be nestled up front towards the front cap of your 290PACK13. Press surface countertop. I got the skirt on my gunmetal undermounted sink, pull down faucet, and just like with Forest River they've done over the past couple of years, you got the multi-function sink, the cutting board, the glass washer. You got that awesome little pattern, the veggie washer in there, the whole drying rack, pull out drawers. Love it. Microwave down there, which is convection and air frying, aka serves as kind of like your oven. 3-burner cooktop is there. Right here is the remote control for my max vent fan, which is located right here. Then they gave me the frosted textured glass inlay in my cabinet doors here with the matte black pulls. But over here is where I like what they did. It's something that's a little bit different. It's a nice little twist to the traditional toy hauler setup. Sure, sometimes you would have a TV up against the wall, a refrigerator, which this one is the 10.7 cubic foot fridge freezer combo, acrylic front, 12 volt, but they put me another fireplace, a big old TV and a component shelf, but they also gave me a hidden pantry. So, very nice touch. More importantly, very nice use of space to give me some additional storage. Because if I'm talking about sleeping 2, 4, 5 in that little bunk right there, maybe more, I'm gonna need storage space. If I'm hauling toys, I'm gonna need gear space. So, good use of that space right here. Very nice touch, Cherokee. Now, what about our bedroom and our bathroom? Well, I haven't seen it yet, so you just come with me. I dig it. I really like the wood paneling that even goes around my shower over here, which, by the way, nice size shower surround. I believe this is 30 by 36. Oversized skylight. Got me a little bug friend in here. Shower curtain. Oversized nozzle. High-rise bowl with the foot flush. Max vent fan to help move that steam out of there. And a oversized mirrored medicine cabinet. Press surface countertop for my vanity here, as well as more storage. And a tankless water heater. Pocket door is also framed out nicely at top, so I gotta tell you, I'm not disliking anything that I'm seeing so far. It is different, so some parts are different. It's traditional toy hauler style with some little twists and turns that I really like. King size bed up front in my cap for my bedroom. Okay, now we're talking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because when I'm getting ready in the morning, I like to sit down and tie my shoes like I'm an actual athlete, although you know I'm not. I got the plush little boxes down there to give me some storage. Nice slide spot there. Cubby space. Nightstand space with power, as well as storage up top. Second AC over my head in the bedroom too, which if you don't have guests or you don't have the kids with you, you don't have to run both ACs. You can just run this one. Very nice. Mirrored ward is located right here, forward of my bedroom. TV backer, as well as power and cable connections are there too. Little shelves. And then I even got the generator start in here if I need it. I like how they put that in the bedrooms, because chances are at night, you might not need to run the generator. So when it gets cool enough, or you open up the windows, you can just reach over and cut it off and save your fuel. Just a good little layout, good little flow. Huge windows too. Very nice touch with the solid wood valance. Okay, very nice touches. Very nice touches, Cherokee. Pretty standard, right? Pretty straightforward. Awesome. I wouldn't even really call this an entry-level toy hauler, but it technically is entry-level toy hauler fifth wheel. It really just doesn't feel like it, especially with these different little twists and turns. So let's go see what the outside of this 39-foot, 5-inch, 11,173-pound beauty looks like. Here we're on the outside of your all-new Cherokee Wolfpack. Now this is the limited edition. This is the 290PACK13. You're gonna see right up front, you got the Lippert Rhino box hitch. Very nice, especially when you're talking about giving you some great turning radius, and it's extremely sturdy. Got some storage underneath, but the first thing I wanna show you, yeah, sure. Look, front cap, beautiful, molded all the way around, great insulation groove, great for towing. Let me show you this. That, my friend, is the NPS 6000 inverter generator. Why am I excited about that? First off, it's an inverter generator versus an open frame generator, meaning it's clean energy coming out right away. Open frame generators give you spiky energy, meaning you could fry sensitive electronics, your cell phones, your laptops, stuff like that. The inverters will not. Clean and secure, and it's 6,000 watts, meaning you can easily run those two ACs. Right here, you'll see you got tri-access for your storage, which is finished off. We'll talk about that once we get around to the other side. And right down there is going to be your battery box. Of course, your docking lights, the little clips for it. And I came over here first because, as you can see, we wouldn't really be able to get through, but I wanted you to see your outside command center. This is the back of your furnace as well as the back of your hot water heater. You got your spray port, AKA external shower. All your connections right there. I like how they gave me tri-access to my garage basements, or to my basement storage over here. A, it's finished off. B, it means whatever side I'm on, I can hopefully grab whatever I need. And you also have access to your ground control landing gear right here as well. 30-pound LP tank, hopefully it's 30. If not, you need to upgrade it. Trust me on that one. It's a 20, get you a 30. Now, this is gonna be your info panel. This is where you come to see how much does this coach weigh. So, for example, dry, we're looking at 11,173. Gross, because you usually have 3,000, 3,500 cargo carrying capacity. On this one, the gross is 14,400. The difference is going to be your cargo carrying capacity. But when we come around to the campsite, my other LP tank, my LP Quick Connect, heated and enclosed underbelly, leash latch right there, beautiful reflective tint on my windows too. So not only does that look good going down the road, set up at the camp, it also helps reflect that heat coming into the coach, because these windows are so big, you're gonna be bringing in light, you're gonna be bringing in heat. So that will help keep the coach a little bit cooler with that reflection. Blue LED light on both my awnings, solid steps leading me into my tempered glass door. You will see this is extended season. Thanks to the construction, the insulation, how they build these things, extended season, look, you got to use some common sense, okay? It's going to be different in Albuquerque than it is in Buffalo. Hey, Chris, I live on the northern tip of Minnesota. Can I do four? Probably not. You probably can't do anything four season, but this has great insulation, great temperature rating. So if you wanted to extend that camping season, these beauties should be able to do you. You'll also see your rocker switches right there for your other gear. That's a slide where the recliners are. Paw mount for the TV, so if you don't want to bring multiple TVs, you can take the one off from the garage, bring it out here. Right there is that little doggy door, so if you needed another leash latch or a secure connection, that goes right to the tie down that's welded to the frame, just happens to be locked. Cable, power, steel step, another tempered door, another awning, another leash latch. That's the one thing I give Forest River credit for. They do a wonderful job of giving you some safety features for the pets as well, because they're part of the family. You got to take them camping. All right, back deck. I love it. I really love how they gave me the Bluetooth camera too. Very nice. Then we come around here, and you'll see you got your fuel station with the Vector fueling system. That just, what it does is that's super sweet for safety, because when you get done fueling, you hit the button that pulls the fuel back out of the hose and puts it in the tank, so you don't have fuel just sitting there. Very nice. You got the lockable case there as well for any tools you want to put in, and another little doggy door. And right here is a really good shot, not only of your blackout axles, but your tires with tire pressure monitoring on them. Now, the Dexter Glads and the suspension system that Cherokee uses on their Wolfpacks also does a good job when you're going down the road of help keeping that toe going a little bit smoother. But if somebody's looking for an upgraded, I hate saying entry level because it's glass, this is the limited, but the pricing says entry level. And some people think entry level is a bad moniker. It's really not. It just means your first entree into the RVs. This could absolutely be somebody's second or third one just because of the features it has in it, the differences in the layout, some of the cool little twists they did. I love that bar top. What did you think though? What did you like? What did you not like? Where are you going to take this bad boy? And by all means, hey, if you're interested in it, just put interested down in the comments below. We'll have somebody reach out to you. But this was the Forest River Wolfpack 290 Pack 13. 39 feet, 5 inches, 11,173 pounds dry. Pretty sweet little coach. And I'm Chris Young for Camping World. I hope you enjoyed this beauty. If you do want to check it out, rv.campingworld.com or just scoot on down the road to Camping World and come say hi. I'll see you soon.